Yeah, and there's a couple of different storylines coming down. You know, first up, we're going to actually have Fenritti versus Naoto. Fenritti has been the story of BlazBlue Central Fiction for a number of years because of how dominant he has been for so long. And one thing going into this year for this World Tour, he has only lost 3 total sets in the entirety of BBCF for this World Tour.
Yeah.
3 total sets. At EVO Japan, he lost to only Masa. And at EVO, he only lost to Yuta, whom is also in this top 8. And Yuta was the first person to stop him from winning an entire tournament. He has been just unstoppable, damn near.
Yeah, I mean, Fenritti, BlazBlue, almost synonymous together. He's pretty much been a really consistent, very dominant player. It's honestly even surprising when anyone's able to beat him.
Yeah, I mean, EVO at Evolution, when Yuta was able to do it, that was one of the biggest things that had to happen all year, given that, you know, his level of dominance and everything.
Absolutely. I mean, it's almost always considered an upset. He's been so consistent, and his play is always super consistent, too. You can never count him out. He's got ice in his veins. He's always there to pretty much close out any round with that overdrive, and he's got enough meter.
But his opponent on the other side is going to be Naoto. He plays both Naoto and Rachel. He busted out Naoto for top 32. Most people would have expected him playing Rachel, in fact. However, you know, Naoto was able to clean it up.
Yeah.
The thing is he may not have been like as historied and as dominant as Fenritti going through this year, but the thing is he's had a lot less in terms of opposition. He's been very strong versus every one of his opponents that he's run into. And another thing is when he was coming into this tournament, he came into this tournament with 0 ArcRevo points.
Wow.
He had no points coming into it. He had to go through the LCQ, doing it all just right now, right here, to get here in top 8 winner's side.
But he's shown some great form. I mean, just the way he approaches a lot of these matchups, knowing, you know, when to attack, when to defend, and overall, on both sides of it, he's just been playing very dominant.
Yeah, you know, to speak with that in terms of like how strong his form is, he is the first person to put Naoto in the top 8 of an Arc World Tour event. Like actually, Naoto Kurogane has not been in the top 8 of a World Tour event.
Yeah, so. It was. We did see him play again, as opposed to playing Rachel Mir. He did pick Naoto, and overall, I think that his knowledge of Rachel did make it easier for him to approach that matchup with that character. And but we'll see his Rachel against Jin most likely here.
Yeah, so button check finally underway. It really depends on what he's probably going to pick. Rachel. Rachel has every single tool to deal with pretty much every character in the game. To be quite honest with you, she's very strong, right? She has some of the most oppressive mix-up and pressure that the game has. She also has the win mechanic available to her, the slip heat. That's just. It can be a get-out-of-jail-free card or just an incredible pressure tool all in one, right?
Yeah, it's a limited resource, but so it is going to be interesting to see how Naoto uses it here. It's a resource that lets you pretty much control what happens on the screen every time you press it.
The crowd was wanting Must Die, I think.
Let's see what music selection we'll have here.
Well, luckily BlazBlue pretty much has all strong music, so whatever they pick, I'm ready for. Oh, there it is! Everybody wants Must Die, and that's how we're gonna start out the top 8. Let's go, everybody!
No breaks, Must Die.
Must Die. You know, we finally got the lyrics to the song. By the way, we finally know the lyrics to this. I don't know them, but you know. But here we go. First game, ArcRevo America 2019 Finals, the top 8. Fenritti starting out impressive, but hey, Naoto was able to make his way around. He unfortunately drops the combo, and that's going to allow Fenritti pressure. He caught him on the same side because he accidentally ran under.
Yeah, that can happen a lot when Jin's right above you. So far, Naoto being really aggressive on defense right here. Right when it's about a neutral situation, Naoto's been really attacking.
And I mean, he's going to set up towards the 13th, one of the best Oki tools in the entirety of the game, because look how much block stun it put him in. Got the overhead, he's going to set up the bats. This is going to do a lot more damage than it actually shows.
Yeah, while the bats are on, you take a lot of health drain, so.
Yeah, it's unscaled damage that does not show up on the combo counter.
Good block. Yeah, really, it's pretty much at Naoto's pace here.
Yeah, Fenritti is trying to catch him, right, running away. And this could be the hardest part about fighting Rachel, is trying to catch her. But a lot of the time, when you're trying to catch her, it plays to her strengths. Exactly. She wants you to chase her down, right?
Like right there, Fenritti overcommitted, got hit and forced to burst there.
And such a good start here for Naoto. He's looking really good at oppressing Fenritti, but he's finally starting to move a little bit forward. He got the hit there, but there's the anti-air. That is another one of Rachel's strong suit. We were talking about how she has the tools to deal with every character in the game. Oh, he's gonna be able to get the win. Oh, just barely dropping it, but there's the bats. He's got to deal with one more hit. He has no life, and yeah, there it is. Fork, knife, serving him up. Naoto getting the first round.
That's a really dominant ground tool right there, one of her best normals.
Yeah, it's very far-reaching and
What
very
a
quick,
read!
right? Going over the 3C at round start. Already got him in the corner. This could spell big doom for the second round here.
Yeah, Fenrich with no burst.
But he delayed tech, so he was able to negate George. However,
Delayed bid.
Naoto was still in there thanks to Rachel's press Volky.
What's the setup?
Oh, he got the bats on. That's so much damage. That's a great, yeah, he had the burst. I don't know if he was dead, but he was going to be in check situation.
Ooh, misses the air throw combo. Good block from Fenrich, but can't block at all.
Yeah, it's real hard to block forever, especially against Rachel. And Naoto is going to close out the first game with a perfect. And remember, this is only the first round of top 8. This is 2 out of 3.
Wow, really impressive showing from Naoto. He pretty much, that whole round was pretty much at his pace, I think. And I think that he really showed a lot of awareness of what Fenrich is going to do. Like, for example, at the start of the round, he called out that 3C with just a jump, win down, jump B.
Yeah.
And it totally punished it. And from there, it was just his time.
Yeah, and another thing that you mentioned that I think that was really big about that was his ability to make Fenrich want to come and chase after him, right? Because Rachel's already got the tools to run away, but she also has the tools to just kind of stop you from chasing her down. And so he took a ton of damage just trying to move forward.
Exactly.
Here we go, second game. Naoto could possibly send Fenrich to the loser's bracket here in the first round.
Oh, great air-to-air, and once again has Fenrich in the corner. We saw this before. When he got in the corner last time, he was forced to burst.
Yeah, oh, got hit with the 2A right there, forcing the burst. Yeah, that was going to be a grip of damage because of the bats being on him. Remember, unscaled damage. Wow, hitting the 3C, no full conversion, but...
Yeah, Rachel's normals can be kind of short, but they have very little of the hurt box on them.
It's going to be ice mix-up right here. He goes for the 6-8. That means he's getting closer and closer to active flow. Now he'll get his activated.
Good block.
Okay, excellent defense from both players, actually.
Oh, that looks like a mistake.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did not want crush trigger there. Okay, got the cross-up right there, but it was not deep enough, so he couldn't get the full conversion, allowing Naoto to push him to the corner. He doesn't have a lot of wind bar, but he's going to gain it back with his combo.
What's the mix-up? Just goes for mid.
Delay 5B. Imagine getting hit up by mids. Dispensing the mids.
And this is one of her best starters, too. As you can see.
As you can see, yeah. Once you use the slip heat to have the bats go upward, they do basically the most amount of damage that they possibly can. Because if you have them all on you, it's just, again, unscaled damage, but it's all of it at once. Plus the super.
Running low. Naoto is just so on point with his approach here. Like, he's been attacking when I think Fenrich expects him to defend.
He stole the corner from him. He must have hit like a 3C or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to make something happen here. Throw.
Yep. Immediately bursts in the second hit. He doesn't want to allow Fenrich to get the momentum, and he got it.
Oh,
3C
counter hit.
Great starter.
Good damage. One more combo could probably close him out here.
It's going to be close. He doesn't have overdrive available to him, but he got the nice confirm right there. This could be it with super.
Yeah, that crouch counter hit.
Doesn't even beat it.
Yeah, Naoto might have tried to do a 2C there. But, you know, we've seen this before. You know, Fenrich with his back against the wall comes all the way back to win it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he was able to do versus so many different people previous years before the ArcRevo World Tour.
Great low from Naoto there.
Got him in the corner. He's been negating George pretty well, but the thing is Naoto has been like, okay, you're going to negate George, so I'll go for an Oki setup that beats you negating George. Pretty much every time. And his ability to keep him in the corner, stopping him, meeting him at every avenue has gotten him so much damage. Already past half of his life right now.
I think Naoto has a really good read on how Fenrich wants to move, and so far he's been able to lock him down in the corner.
He's dead. He's actually just dead.
Bottom Lily coming soon. Doesn't even need it.
Like,
wow. Naoto with a dominating performance right there.
The first set we got for top 8 was Fenrich going to loser's bracket to Naoto. Fenrich, again, only has lost 3 sets up until this point, and now it's the 4th.
That was a really impressive performance from Naoto. I felt like the way that he played, he basically had a complete number on how Fenrich was going to even like approach movement.
Yeah,
basically at every point he would, you know, as Fenrich was trying to approach him, he would either be at the perfect spacing to counter poke, or he would even dash into Fenrich and beat him with the faster moves.
And that showed a lot in the corner, right? Once he had Fenrich in the corner, you saw Fenrich try to super jump air dash out, right? But he met him with a jump C with the big umbrella a couple of times. He met him with, you know, Lobelias, the lightning calls.
Yeah, just kept locking him down.
There was actually just no chance for him to move.